In today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about the major differences between Ondo and Mantra and which of these two cryptocurrencies is going to make you a millionaire fast. So if you really want to capitalize off of the real world asset tokenization movement, you have to pick between the two, because if you take a look at these rankings, right? ONDO Finance is ranked number 78, while Mantra is ranked number 75. So if you take a look at these metrics, right, it's a little bit difficult to decide which one you're going to go heavy in and which one you are going to be relying on for that Bugatti, Lamborghini type of gains. And this is what I'm going to be breaking down. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muna, aka Beyond 10X. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Smash a like right now, because I am going to be revealing the secrets that you need to make $1 million by investing in cryptocurrencies this particular cycle. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. First of all, in order for you to understand the criteria that is required of you in order for you to make a 10x is the market cap. However, there's one striking anomaly when it comes to these two projects. Take a look at Ondo. So let me just zoom in for you guys to see and have a better look of what I'm talking about. So if you take a look at Ondo and take a look at Mantra, right, you're obviously going to see that the market caps are pretty similar. Okay, this one is about $1 billion, and Ondo is also $1.034 billion. Okay, but there's a big difference between Ondo and Mantra. So without me getting into the fundamental analysis, the tech aspect of it, which one is faster, Ondo or Mantra, I just want you to understand that in order for you to make a lot of gains, right, you have to invest in something which is undervalued and has got a lot of potential. All right, so if you look at these market caps, face value fact of it just looks pretty similar. They are equally similar, but they are very different, and they all have different trajectories in terms of price appreciation. So if you take a look at Ondo, right, the fully diluted valuation is 7.2 billion US dollars. In comparison to Mantra, Mantra only has a 1.1 fully diluted valuation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is a major striking difference. So if you peel back the layers and go deeper, you guys are going to discover that one of these tokens is obviously a bad investment. And if you have two people, person one invests in Mantra, while person two takes a leap of faith and invests in Ondo, which one of the two in the future is going to have better return on investment? And this is what we're going to be talking about, because a lot of people don't even know about this secret. A lot of you guys are infatuated with the hype. You guys are infatuated with, you know, the people that have got the best marketing strategy, and you are so blown away by the tech aspect of it and the people who can tweet the best tweets when it comes to these projects, but you are forgetting about the underlying mathematics behind your gains. So point number one is a very bad investment, especially when longevity is concerned. Fully diluted valuation of Ondo is very, very bad, meaning you're going to face a lot of inflation. And if you take a look at the token unlocks, all right, first of all, let's even take a look at the circulating supply. Circulating supply of Ondo is about 10 billion US dollars, and the only current circulating supply of Ondo is about 1.4 billion tokens. Ladies and gentlemen, Ondo has got a long way to go in terms of offloading tokens on the market. So who's going to suffer those losses? It's you. It's you, regular retail Ondo Finance investors. And if you take a look at the discrepancy between the circulating supply of Ondo Finance, which is about 1.4 billion, and the total supply, ladies and gentlemen, this coin can drop more than 70 or 90% in the long run. So this is one of the reasons why you guys have to be very careful. So in comparison to Mantra token, right? Mantra has got better tokenomics, they've got better forces, they've got better inflation rate, and they've got better longevity factor to their existence, because a lot of their token supplies have already been offloaded. A lot of these faucets, a lot of these token faucets have already offloaded their tokens to the market, and the price has already reached its price discovery phase. There was already a very bad bearish phase of Mantra. So take a look at this. All the way Mantra back in the day, right, from 2022 all the way to the end of to the end of 2023 December, right? A lot of this price discovery was very, very painful for a lot of people. In comparison to Ondo, Ondo hasn't really matured enough to have had this prolonged price discovery that was just basically making the price fluctuate at the same stagnant area. And this is very dreadful. It's very painful, because you might end up holding a coin for about a year without it doing anything. So Ondo hasn't reached this maturity, because only about, I don't know, this is like less than 30% of the circulating supply is out there. So meaning, one of you guys, if you are not really savvy enough, you guys are going to be one of the people who are going to be holding on to Ondo for a year and a half, just holding on to bags of the US Treasury, okay, or whichever institution of money is investing in Ondo. So you guys better be extremely careful. So do not really get carried away by the trading volume, because if you take a look at the trading volume of Ondo, right, trading volume is around 670 million US dollars. In comparison to Mantra, this is only about 70 million US dollars, which is very, very that's a huge discrepancy. But you have to understand that one of these coins has already proven its staying factor, because a lot of projects in cryptocurrencies usually end up dying in the third year, between the third to the fifth year. But if you take a look at Mantra, right, and when it was released to the general public, right, it has almost lasted more than 3 years. This is like literally the fourth year, and we really have a very good ratio of the circulating supply to the maximum supply and the total supply as well. And if you take a look at the fully diluted valuation, it is a very good ratio. However, this is bound to change as far as OM token is concerned, because these guys are going to be having their market cap, their mainnet launch in the next few days. So I don't really know what differences are going to be there in terms of the market cap valuation and the fully diluted valuation, the FDV of Mantra's OM token. So if you guys know or have any clue about that, please let us know in the comment section below. Sharing is caring. Feel free to drop me your comments, because I really want to figure out and find out what you guys think about these two particular projects. Okay, so Ondo Finance has got a very bad tokenomic setup. You understand? And this is one of the reasons why I'm out here recording this video, because I'm trying to look out for you guys, because I know a lot of you are making, or you guys are about to make the rookie mistake, because you're just infatuated with the market cap. So there's a huge difference between the market cap and the fully diluted valuation. And this is one of the reasons why, this can be very, very deceptive. So personally, I would rather invest in Mantra in comparison to Ondo. However, for you guys who are interested in the token unlocks, right? So obviously in the next coming few, when is it going to be having its next emission? So the next emission is scheduled for, let me take a look at this. Yeah, so the next emission is obviously going to be in about 3 months. So by the end of December, or rather early January, there's going to be another unlocking of about 1.44 billion Ondo tokens. Okay, so this is bound to happen, and this is one of the reasons why, if you guys are going to be sort of holding these bags, you guys are going to be dumped on. So let me give you an example of a very bad tokenomics coin, or rather project. So there's obviously TIA, Celestia. Celestia came with the bang, Celestia came with all the hype, but it had very, or rather it has very bad tokenomics. Take a look at this, the discrepancy between the fully diluted valuation and the market cap, and take a look at the performance. The beginning was very well, the beginning was very bullish, but take a look at this dump, all the way from around 23 US dollars down to about $5. So this is absolutely crazy. And the fact that Celestia has got a maximum supply, which is actually close to, or rather beyond infinity, beyond infinite max supply, that's absolutely scary, because these guys, have got a god complex or whatever. Why would you have a max supply of infinity? So it means that you guys are going to be like, producing more and more tokens. So if you take a look at the longevity factor of Celestia, personally, I wouldn't invest in Celestia for 3 years, or just bag hold Celestia tokens for 3 years. If you're going to be trading such type of cryptocurrencies, make sure you're in and out in 3 months maximum. Same with ONDO Finance. These things are not going to last, because they're bound to fail, because they've got bad tokenomics. So tokenomics are very important. Now, for a lot of you guys who are interested in the fundamental aspect of it, which really doesn't matter, because the game is already rigged against you. You guys have got no clue of what's happening. For example, Ondo has got a lot of backing from the US Treasury, allegedly. According to this, right, Ondo Finance is currently a leader in the real world asset space by market cap. Well, that used to be a fact a while back, but right now it's mantra. Launched in January 2024, Ondo has quickly established itself as a significant player. The platform targets institutional investors, but also allows individual trading. So now a lot of you guys are really, really excited about institutional investors. Let me give you a breakdown. Institutional investors do not care about you. Actually, institutional investors have got way much more intel on a project. They've got way much more edge over you, and they have sophisticated patterns that you guys are always going to end up getting the shorter end of the stick. So this is one of the reasons why you shouldn't even be excited when institutional investors are buying a particular project, because you already know you are bound to lose, and the system is already rigged. Now take a look at this. So according to this, right, the key features of Ondo Finance includes tokenized notes. Ondo offers 2 primary tokens for trading: the USDY, which is backed by short-term US treasuries, and bank demand deposits, offering a 5.3 APY. So if it has got a 5.3 APY, right, when people get their profits, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be selling those bugs. Trust me. The other tokenized note is the OUSG, also backed by US treasuries, but available only to 2 qualified purchasers, offering a 5.08% APY. Trading and KYC. To trade Ondo, both individuals and firms must complete a know your customer or know your business process. However, the platform is not available for US residents or entities. US is a very huge market, so that's obviously going to affect the growth trajectory as well. So recent developments, Ondo recently moved 95 million in assets to BlackRock's Buildo fund, and has surpassed BlackRock in total value locked for RWAs. Currently, the Ondo token is priced at 0. Okay, whatever. So basically, the buzzword, right? The angel investors, the people that never have a bad trade. BlackRock. A lot of people have been hearing the term, or rather the word, the company BlackRock, and they were like, oh, BlackRock is going to be invested in ONDO Finance, and BlackRock has got, access to trillions and trillions of dollars. So these guys have got the muscle to take ONDO Finance to the whole, to the next level. And this is why you guys are getting it wrong. BlackRock is here to win at your expense. It's going to be your money that's going to be making them richer. You understand? All right. So now let's take a look at Mantra according to these guys. So Mantra chain stands as the second largest RWA. Correction. Mantra right now is actually the number one RWA, and due to the fact that they've got better tokenomics, right? These guys are even going to be able to hold this particular position because they've got overall better tokenomics. And I would really love to give a round of applause to the Mantra team, for being this futuristic in terms of where the protocol was going to go, because tokenomics can really make or break a project. And this is one of the reasons why, not being too selfish, because a lot of these token unlocks are just meant to reward a lot of institutional investors and early backers. So this is one of the reasons why it's very good to see, and refreshing to see a project that has got very well balanced reward mechanisms in terms of token unlocks. So the other thing is, probably Mantra has stayed longer. So obviously this depression phase, when the rewards were being given to institutional investors and whatnot, has already passed. And this is one of the reasons why I'm obviously much more comfortable with Mantra, due to the fact that that particular phase is already over with and it's already done. But if you take a look at the maximum supply, at least these guys have got a defined maximum supply in comparison to Ondo that just wants to like milk the markets. And this is one of the reasons why projects like Ethereum are very, very tricky, because if Ethereum also has infinite supply as well. So if you take a look at Mantra, right, ever since I've been talking about Mantra, the price has been increasing and doing very well, which is absolutely amazing and refreshing as well. So anyhow, going back to the fundamentals that I really think are irrelevant, history, let's go back to that. Yeah. So what does it say about Mantra? So the key features of the Mantra chain are the token supply and the platform compliance. Mantra chain provides a permissionless chain for permissioned decentralized applications, that are dApps. It combines regulatory compliance with decentralized functionality, offering services such as the Mantra compliance module, tools for meeting regulatory requirements, including reusable KYC, KYB, and decentralized IDs. Mantra Token Service, which is the MTS, is a software development kit for creating compliant digital assets. Mantra Asset Module manages token creation and functionality. Mantra DEX features include staking for OM tokens and yield earning on USDC. Integration with Ondo. Mantra Chain plans to launch an RWA savings vault powered by Ondo's USDY later this year, highlighting collaborative efforts within the RW ecosystem, which is very good. So the major fundamental difference between Ondo Finance and the Mantra Chain is, well, both Ondo Finance and Mantra Chain offer compelling solutions for the tokenization of real-world assets, yet they cater to different needs. So the application is very, very diverse between these two guys, these two players, Ondo Finance and Mantra Chain, because Ondo Finance focuses on institutional grade solutions with its tokenized notes backed by US treasuries. Its user base includes both institutional investors and individual traders, although it is currently restricted for US entities for the most part. Mantra Chain provides a broader range of tokenization options and emphasizes regulatory compliance and decentralized functionality. It supports a variety of RWAs and offers integrated services like staking and yield farming. So just from this, right, you obviously know that Mantra has got a better surviving chance in comparison to Ondo because it caters to a wider demographic and application of its services. That really makes it have a higher survival rate in comparison to Ondo. Just think of in comparison to Ondo. Just think about somebody who's selling, let's say for example, a Walmart type of retail store would obviously have bigger revenue and much more customers because it has got a very wide range of products and services that it offers in comparison to, let's say, for example, a very specific service being offered by a company. So if your company only provides, let's say for example, you have an auto mechanic shop and you mostly service BMWs, German cars, you're not really going to sell as much as somebody that's obviously having the same business and catering to a huger or rather a broader demographic. If two auto mechanic shops are working on different cars, or rather one is restricted to one brand, then they're not really going to have as much in terms of revenue and customers in comparison to an auto mechanic that obviously works on different brands. But of course, a lot of you skeptics out there are going to say, what about a BM, or rather what about a Bugatti focused auto mechanic? I mean, obviously Bugatti has got richer clients, etc, but you guys already get the point. So let me not oversimplify this analogy. You guys already get it. You guys are too smart. You guys are too clever. This is one of the reasons why you are definitely going to be part of my trading group. So we trade these cryptocurrencies with ease, and if you guys are really interested, all you got to do is email. You can find me, you can find my email on my about section of the my YouTube channel as well. Probably I'm also going to drop my email in the description box as well. And I know you guys are too smart, you guys are too courageous, you guys are going to be millionaires. Oh my god, you guys are going to do so very well financially in 2025, and this is one of the many reasons why you are supposed to be subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing this video right now. Drop me a comment because that really helps my channel reach more people. So if you are listening to my voice right now, if you're watching this video up to this end, you might as well drop me a comment. Please let me know, what other projects are you investing in and which one do you think has got a better survival chance, ONDO Finance versus Mantra Chain. So yeah, talk to you guys a little bit later. You guys have been awesome, and later.